Hello everybody and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise here in MLB The Show 18. And I was just looking, the Giants have the best record in the majors. Granted, we're like almost halfway through June, but the second closest team has 6 more losses than us. Giants at 46-19 prepare for interleague play here against the Angels, with Clayton Kershaw taking the mound. The Angels, they've struggled as of late. Meanwhile, our team has been, well, pretty much the best in baseball. Not even pretty much the best in baseball. Obviously the best in baseball. 26-8 at home. And, yeah. The Angels, they have 299 RBIs combined this year. Their team combined. The Giants have 373. Ground ball up the middle. Segura fields, and that's how this game will begin. Good stretch from Freeman to get out number 1. Clayton Kershaw acquired right before opening day from the Dodgers. We traded the Los Angeles Dodgers, James Paxton, and a few other pieces to acquire Kershaw. And he's done pretty good since coming to the team. 1-2 pitches in the dirt, and it'll run 2-2. Well, what am I saying? He's done phenomenal since coming to the team. He has been probably our second best pitcher because David Price is actually having one of the best years of his career. He is absolutely dominating every team he comes across. And, Kershaw just made Mike Trout look silly with that one. Mike Trout might have to retire after that one. How old is Trout in this game? I'll have to check during his next at-bat. 2-2 count. Orlando Ortiz up 17 home runs this year, hitting .296 with 36 RBIs. He's cooled off a bit, but still. He is absolutely raking the ball. Is that another leadoff homer? Deep! Right in front of the warning track is Trout, though, and 1 away. Now Tommy Pham, he steps in. He was out for about a week earlier on, in between this episode and the last, with a strained calf, I think. He is fine now. I noticed that when I was playing the game. It said he was injured. I was worried, but it was not serious, luckily. And, well, he's back in our lineup. And Pham, he just barely was called out at first. We're going to have to take another quick look at this. It looked like he was out, but maybe looking at it in slow motion, what the heck? He was out by a mile. Tommy Pham was... No, the umpire made the best call. Hey, I'm not going to say the... Well, yeah, it was the best call. The other call was safe, and that was completely wrong. 1-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of the first, and that is a base hit through the second baseman and shortstop for the reigning National League Most Valuable Player, Buster Posey. Or should I say, Gerald Buster Posey. No, I shouldn't, should I? 23 home runs. Chris Davis steps in. He fouls it off. He's looking to put the Giants on the board first in this one against Garrett Richards and the Angels. The 1-2 pitch to Davis is low, and it's a 2-2 count. Buster Posey not that fast on first. It would take something probably into triples alley in order to score Posey. And Davis hits it well, but it also is foul. Now, here we go. The 2-2 pitch to Davis again is past the third baseman. Posey advances to second. And the Giants are going to be playing small ball in this one, it seems. I say that Freddie Freeman's probably going to take this one 800 feet to right field. The 1-1 pitch on Freddie Freeman 18 home runs, 348 average, 34 RBIs. Not a bad year for Freeman. He hits a ground ball to second, though. That was a very low pitch, and that'll end the inning. Justin Upton now. 1-1 pitch is hit into right field pretty well, carrying away from Herrera, but Odubel Herrera gets there for out number 1. Now Jose Abreu steps in for the Angels, and he hits that into the gap. Pham will get there, and Abreu, not very fast, will stop at first. The Kershaw now, maybe in a bit of a jam. The 0-2 pitch on something Vasquez. And I think they're going to say, what the heck happened here? What happened here? I was not paying complete attention, and apparently the Giants won't turn the double play. Sorry, there's going to be a loud sound for a second. Actually, no, I can mute it from there. What was why do I keep almost saying Odubel Herrera? Orlando Ortiz misses the base. He missed the base. How? Who knows, but there we go. I got the Thunder game on to my right now. And then what should have been strike 2 is called ball 3, and that's in the dirt. And advancing to third will be the runner of that guy. Oh, no. Kershaw is in trouble. The Angels could strike first. Cole Calhoun will walk, and Clayton Kershaw has a jam to work out of with Garrett Richards at bat. He pops it up, and it is caught by Segura to end the inning. Pop that, Russ. Paul George. Oh, no. Oh, Jeremy Grant for 3. Oh, Russell Westbrook for 3? Alright, I guess not. But luckily, Clayton Kershaw does not allow... Oh, God, why would you... Oh! Never mind. I forget I was going to say anything. And they're going to say Segura didn't go. 2-0-1 count now on Gene Segura. And the pitch from Richards hit really well to center field, but it's right at Mike Trout. Russ is the best. That was a foul. Whatever. Yes. I was listening to what Matt Vasgersian was saying in the background. And they were talking about how good of a defensive catcher Christian Vasquez is. And I said yes, because I agree with him. He, in my opinion, was one of the big reasons why the Red Sox won the World Series. Now, no score. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. Clayton Kershaw. He will get his turn to hit. And that was a very weak hit. And that ends the inning. So Kershaw gives up a single to start the inning, but does get a double play later on. Odubel Herrera singles in the to lead off the bottom of the third. And now, Orlando Ortiz towards Triple's alley. It is down. Ortiz is fast. He is on his horse. He is rounding second. He's headed for third. He is in there standing for an RBI triple. All right, there we go. Now Tommy Pham can make it 2-0 Giants. And the pitch is popped up. Come on, Thunder. And that is out number 1. Buster Posey. He grounds out. Chris Davis pops that. So the Giants only get 1. After 2 pop-ups after a leadoff hit, 2 pop-ups just screwed over the Angels. Now Garrett Richards. 2 on, 2 out. Full count on Odubel Herrera. Play defense, Thunder! The 3-2 pitch is outside for ball 4. Ooh, Jeremy Grant. Now the bases are loaded in a full count on Orlando Ortiz. Coming off that triple on his last at-bat, he's 1 for 2. The full count pitch from Richards. Hit the opposite way into right field. It will be caught by Cole Calhoun to end the inning. Don't let him score. They've literally scored every possession, guys. They're 1-6. Fortunately for the Giants, they cannot get any runs across. Kershaw will strike out the side as Chris Davis goes deep. Kershaw strikes out the side in the 5th. And gives up a single fielder's choice, and he is rolling through 7. Ground out, fly out, single for Kipnis, single for Trout. Justin Upton has a chance to put the Angels right back in this. It's only a 2-0 game. Crushed. Foul. 1-2 pitch up the middle. That will score 1. Trout is fast. He could score as well. And he will not be able to go home. It is a 1-run game in the 8th. That brings up Jose Abreu. 3-0 pitch, and he will walk. The bases are loaded. Kershaw in trouble, and the Giants will call on Craig Kimbrell. 1-1 count, and it'll run 2-1 as his knuckle curve just misses. Ground ball. Freeman steps on first, and the Angels will only get 1. I looked away for 1 second. We're right back in this game. Now, a ground out, a walk there from Freeman. All right, Craig Kimbrell, he's 5-0 on the year. Looking for the 2-inning save. That ball popped up. Herrera's there for out number 1. As the Giants 2 outs away from taking game 1 of the series against the Angels. Strike 3 looking. Down goes Calhoun. And they are down to their final out. They will call on Phillip Ervin to pinch hit. And Kimbrell's knuckle curve misses outside. 2-1. And the count will run 3-1. And the fastball's in there. Full count. Everybody on their feet. Fouled off. We will go 1 more pitch. Right field. It is down. And the go-ahead run is up for the Angels. The go-ahead run being Christian Vasquez. The knuckle curve is an absolute beauty. Painting the corner is Craig Kimbrell. But that ball hit into right field. Davis cuts it off quickly, gets it into third. 2 on, 2 out. And this could get ugly for the Giants and Kimbrell if he cannot get Jason Kipnis out here. That is up the middle. This game will be tied. He's at a 1.55 ERA. What's it at now? Jason Kipnis, the game tying, at 1.86. Mike Trout, he's having an MVP caliber year right now. And this is exactly the guy the Angels want up right now. 2-1 count. And Trout pops it up. Posey under it. We're going to the bottom of the 9th as we are all tied up. Alex Colomé will come into pitch. I believe he was on the Giants at one point. He wasn't on the team for very long. If he was, bottom of the 9th. 1-1 pitch to Ben Gamel. I think he was, and I hated how long it took him to throw the ball. And instead of just editing it to something I could, that didn't bother me, I just traded him. 2-1 pitch to Gamel. Fouled off. If that was fair, the Giants won the game. Unfortunately, it was not fair. 2-2 pitch to Gamble. The count runs full. Odubel Herrera's on deck. So either way, the Giants have their clutchest hitter up next. Though Gamble, unfortunate, is out number 1. Odubel Herrera up. He is a 9th inning god. The best clutch hitter ever, in my opinion. Not really, but still. And that is a fair ball. Herrera. Oh, it took a bad bounce. He didn't see it, and it's a bad throw. It gets through. Odubel Herrera, he will be tagged out just barely. He is just barely tagged out. Now Orlando Ortiz. The top of the Giants lineup up. And the fastball is low and away. Two, 1. The pitch to Ortiz. Soft liner, it is caught by Simmons, and we are going to extras. Kimbrel will get credited with the blown save. And, well, that's about it. He's going to get credited with a blown save. And the Giants now can try and pick up the win. It would go to Jacob Faria. Let's go. You're redeeming yourself, Terrence Ferguson. Crushed. Left field. And the Giants win game 1. Santa Maria. Game over. Giants win it. And Steven Adams, what a dunk. And that's what you call a good game, even though, I wish Kimbrel didn't blow that. Oh well. Oh, good steal, Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams. Pass to Russ. Russ, he's going to drive in, lay it up. How is that not a foul? Who cares? Let's go. Now, we see if the Giants can sweep the Angels in this quick 2-game series. David Price gives up a leadoff home run. That's all he gave up, but still, the leadoff blow is not going to help. And now it's 2-0, and it's 4-0 quickly. Angels take an early lead. Single Gene Segura. That won't amount to anything though. Odubel Herrera singles, Ortiz grounds into a double play. 2-run home run, Chris Davis. That cuts the Angels' lead in half. Andrew Toll's pinch hits for David Price, though he grounds out. Jacob Faria, he's brought in again. Gives up a double and a single. And he's taken out just like that for Sean Doolittle. Odubel Herrera will reach on an error. Steals second, and that's an RBI single for Orlando Ortiz. He steals second, is thrown out trying for third. Pham steals second, won't score a solo shot, and it's 5-3. Pinch hit, Omar Narvaez will ground out. Pitching change, Edwin Diaz comes in. Base is loaded for Jose Abreu, 2 RBI single. It's 8-3 Angels. I don't see any coming back. And there is none. The Angels win. The Giants have finally broken 20 losses. Now every team in baseball has 20 or more losses. You know what? Why don't we quick manage this Rocky series this episode as well, because I'm in a good mood. And the past two, well, I'm not really in a great mood. But past two, or if I cut the episode off there, the past 2 episodes would have both been under 20 minutes. And I try and provide as much content for you as I can. 2-run score in the third for the Rockies. Now the Giants need to try and find a way to get their bats going. Freddie Freeman may have started it with that homer. Segura doubles. Herrera doubles. Ortiz singles. He swipes second. He swipes third, and a strikeout from Pham. But the Rockies come back to tie it up quickly, and they actually take a lead. Buster Posey gets rid of that lead quickly, and we are once again tied up. Jeremy Jeffress comes into the game. He sends the Rockies down 1-2-3. Odubel Herrera steals second. He can't score, though. Now Tommy Pham will walk. He steals second, and he won't score. Jeffress does good. We're in the 10th here. Jeremy Jeffress, he's still going strong. Orlando Ortiz singles to start off the 9th. He's on third, and a walk-off 3-run jack for Chris Davis to start off the series. That is how you want to start the series off. Now, we head back to San Francisco for Game 2, where Johnny Cueto will take the mound. And Orlando Ortiz doubled. He won't score, and he is also thrown out trying to steal. No score, bottom of the 3rd. Odubel Herrera doubles. He won't score. Then David Dahl goes deep, and it's 1-0 Rockies. And that's an RBI single for Brandon Crawford. RBI single for Johnny Cueto, and it's 2-1 Giants. That doesn't last long as Jose Leon and David Dahl go back-to-back, and the Rockies take a 3-2 lead. And now, runners on the corners. Cueto strikes out. Here in the 7th, he's taken out of the game for Sean Doolittle. Didn't have a great start in his last start. And bounces back. It's 6 quick outs in this one, and Freddie Freeman goes deep to tie it. Doolittle doesn't allow a hit in the top half of the 9th. Herrera is on, and we can't win it there. So now Craig Kimbrell is brought in. He sends the Rockies down 1-2-3. Pham on second. Freeman on first. Gene Segura grounds into a fielder's choice. 2 out, 1 on third, and a ground out. Rockies will not score. Herrera's on again, but he's caught stealing. Orlando Ortiz will double. We head to the 13th. Kimbrell, once again, will not allow a run. And, yeah, I'm working him too much now. Runners in scoring position here. Rivera, he comes in. He never does good when we bring him in a situation like that. And we'll see what Odubel Herrera can do here. The batting average leader tied is Buster Posey and Freddie Freeman for second. But Yangervis Solarte, 2 points ahead of both of them. And the Rockies, they're 16 out of the division, 17 if they lose this. The Dodgers are 11 out, 11 and a half if the Giants win this. Jeff Hoffman will come into the game, bottom of the 14th, looking to shut down the Giants. Herrera, he's been up twice in extra innings, got on both times. He will not this time, however. Pops it up, Josh Harrison under it, 1 away. Eventually, I want to see if we could get Josh Harrison back on the team, but we don't have an opportune time right now. We don't have anywhere we can put him without getting rid of a good player. 3-2 count. Orlando Ortiz hits it well. Left field, carrying back to the warning track, and caught out number 2. Now, 1-2 count, Tommy Pham up. The Giants are down to their last strike. Hoffman's pitch to Pham is fouled off, and we will do it again. Oh my gosh, there's a storm outside, and I lost connection to the Thunder game. I am absolutely devastated right now. 1-2 pitch to Tommy Pham. Hit into center field, and the Rockies win Game 2. And the series is all evened up here in this divisional matchup. So Craig Kimbrell will get the loss despite having such a great outing. He gives up 2 runs, even though it's Felipe Rivera's fault. And Rivera, I play win now. And that's why I do so well. And if win now means Josh Harrison's back on the team, and I trade this guy and Giovanni Hendrickson, and we get Josh Harrison back that easily, that's what we do. Now we have too many men on our Major League roster, so I'm going to have to very much so apologize to Malik Smith, who's going down to AAA. I love having him on the team, but now thinking about it, he doesn't have a spot. He's a good player. I don't want to force a player like him to not be able to play. So if I throw... just switch controllers quickly. So if I do that, and just to see what we could get for him, he doesn't really help out that deal at all. We'll see what we can get for Malik Smith and Felipe Rivero. I wasn't really expecting much from... I don't want to trade with anybody in our division. Actually, I'm going to look at AL teams first. Jock Peterson, no. Tyler Wade, I'm good. Brett Ruth, Ryan Digg. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really expecting to get anything amazing. Lucas Giolito wouldn't be bad, though. Jose Ramirez, wow, he's really gone down. Brooklyn Bridges, wow, QJB. Twins, no. Honestly, there's nothing really. Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen is back. I'm literally back down to square one, though. Now I need to find another guy to send down. I don't want to keep doing this, but honestly, I really am happy to have these players back. Andrew Tolles, I can't send him down. Ben Gamel, I need him, actually. So Andrew Tolles will go to AAA for a bit. And he's not going to stay down there for long. Let me fix up our lineups. I don't even care about that. Okay, so this is a lineup, no DH. Andrew McCutchen was outstanding for us. He was so good. And the reason I want him back so bad is now I can platoon him in with probably Chris Davis. Yeah, I'll platoon him in with Chris Davis. And then Davis hits against them, yeah. And Tommy Pham, he has earned the 2 hitting spot. That is where McCutchen used to play. And same thing for this, actually. Josh Harrison's going to be platooned with Brandon Crawford. So now we see what our new revamped team is going to be like. I believe we did keep Felipe Rivero as well. Aaron Sanchez doesn't start off the game great, gives up a run. And a solo shot for Andrew McCutchen in his first game, in his first at-bat back with the team. Tommy Pham will hit a triple. And an RBI single for Andrew McCutchen. He has 2 RBIs in 2 at-bats. Not sure what Josh Harrison has done in this game. Aaron Sanchez, huge trouble. He's done. Kevin Quackenbush gets us out of the jam. 2-run home run. Buster Posey. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 8th, Ortiz is on. He steals second. He steals third. Pham walks. He steals second. Buster Posey walks. Andrew McCutchen. He will walk home a run. Freddie Freeman, a 2 RBI single. 2 RBI double for Gene Segura. It's a 9-2 Giants lead, and they win it. That'll wrap up this episode of the San Francisco Giants franchise. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.